I got the news that my mother-in-law had passed away, and I felt an overwhelming sense of relief, even happiness. Not long before, she discovered I was having an affair. Just as she was about to tell my husband, Carlos, she was hit by a speeding car and left in critical condition. She'd been in a coma at the hospital ever since, and I'd been living in fear every single day. Then one day, the hospital called. My mother-in-law had fallen down the stairs and died. I was genuinely relieved, but I put on a show of grief to comfort Carlos. To make sure my secret hadn't gotten out, I rushed to the hospital to find out exactly what had happened. Apparently, the night before, my mother-in-law had suddenly woken up. She was desperate to find Carlos, but there was no one on duty in the ward that night. She'd made her way to a phone near the stairwell but hadn't noticed the wet floor. She slipped and fell down the stairs. A nurse who'd been slacking off in the stairwell rushed over to check on her.
Tell my son his wife is cheating on him.
Unfortunately, the nurse had been wearing headphones the whole time and didn't hear a word. After hearing this, I felt like a huge weight had been lifted off my shoulders. Even better, because of the hospital's negligence in my mother-in-law's death, they offered a substantial settlement. Knowing Carlos was heading to prison and I'd lose my financial support, I hid the money from him. But Carlos found out anyway. I had forgotten the hospital would naturally notify the next of kin about something like this. He was furious. With that money, we could have hired a better lawyer, and he might have avoided prison altogether. He demanded I sign an agreement promising to stay with him until his release. If I tried to divorce him during that time, I wouldn't get a penny. Despite my protests, he forced me to sign it. I was seething. That very day, I went to see John, my lover.